last bender. I saw something where there was a poll that says he's like 51% or 51 points up or something. It's like, and I'm just like, whatever. I guess you can find something to, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. I was doom scrolling through IG, and it's like the transition team for New York, and it's just like, apparently everybody that he's choosing again, it's the same thing. It's like, what do you want to hear, But it's like this one was like completely like everybody that he's picking and using are, terrorist ties and criminals and. Oh yeah. And then there's another one that I was watching, and he's in Belgium apparently, and he keeps getting, he keeps, they're just miring him down in legal stuff, because he's basically saying, we need to stop this, and and it's like. What was it? There was somebody that was sending him death threats, like literal death threats, right? And that's what he was saying. And he's like, my mom got it. Hey, good morning, Chris. Where are we going? What we got? Oh, okay. Just saying good morning, good morning. But no, he's in Belgium, right? And he's part of he's like the head of a group or whatever, and one of his supporters, I'm doing the air quotes, sent this guy adult diapers, and now he's in court for death threats. Good morning, Carla. Oh, it was I was doom scrolling. Chris, my pilot, and I were talking about my pilot, the pilot of Skyfox, the pilot. And anyway, I was doom scrolling, and we were comparing notes with this guy in Belgium, and just how the legal system is skewed. Let's get to the important stuff. We're going to be on the 101 Hollywood. 101 Hollywood. But I mean, that was what his video was basically. It's like, I'm getting actual death threats, and they just dismiss me. But one of my followers sends this guy adult diapers, and I'm in court, for death threats. Right. At least nobody is dead. Crispy, yeah. Carla is the morning show producer. I'm reading the chat now. Hey, good morning, Maria. I'm still stuck on 84 for the high today in Los Angeles. 84. It's the middle of December, guys, gals. We live in a wonderful place, don't we? And you know what's also wonderful? Is that drive on the 101. Yeah, it's a little slow and go, but we've seen it a lot worse. Those headlights, those are going to be northbound, coming away from the 110. This is going to be in the Hollywood area. And southbound, this is the spot where you're usually hard on the brakes, and it starts to really kind of get that grind over to the 110. This morning, though, it's Thursday. It's our favorite day, but you know what? It is moving along very well in either direction. That 101, get it while it's good. Get out there, get to where you need to be on time, maybe even a little early. Good morning to everybody, and sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning to Bob and Jen. I'd almost say let's try to get out to the east before the sun rises so we can have that sun to our back, because I have a feeling it's going to be just as bad, if not worse, today. Yeah. Yep. I almost left the lights on in the apartment because the cats were being catty this morning. Oh, look, you can see my Christmas tree. How cool is that? $4,300 Wilshire, but only 20 feet? Don't we have a minimum of like 30? Oh, now it's 40. I see. I see. All right, it's behind us, of course. Of course. Of course. Told you. I was going to say it out loud, but I figured I wasn't going to. Snake oil. Junk. I don't see it. Maybe that's it. They must have already taken care of it. I don't know. CBS said it's there. It's got to be there. Obviously, I'm not doing my job well enough. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, my goodness. This is the greatest hydrant we've ever seen. It's amazing. That was pretty amazing. Yeah, because they got to get to where the cap is for the valve. They're beating the evil spirits out of the roadway. That's what they're doing right now. I'm allergic to lame news stories. Ugh. Well, at least it's not cold. No, it's cold down there, I'm sure. Come on, Mark. Get on it. Get on it, Mark. Uh-oh. Is it going down? I think it is. Boop. They fixed it. The guys in the red trucks and the yellow jackets showed up and took care of it. They did their job. Let me make sure that that other station doesn't want us to stay here and show nothing. Ooh, what a beautiful red glow. Skyvox on, Mint Desk. Are we going to hang out? They shut off the water. Copy all. All right, back to the original plan until they turn us around again. Our designer was outstanding to work with. Outstanding. No, today is not my birthday. What is with everybody with my birthday? Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes, though. Thank you. Uh-oh, what's PNC? Do I got to Google that? I don't know. Yeah, it's Papa Charlie November. Thank you. They were blessing me for my sneezes. I didn't. Mr. Muffins, actually, you should look up, oh, I used to love Pat Harvey on The Pursuits. Pat Harvey and Mangers. Why can't I remember his first name? Yes. Not yet. What are we going to do, 60 or? So it's going to be like 60 Montebello-ish. I'm sorry, guys. Reading all your stuffs. I was just going to say, nobody hates you. Well, you can charge them for the broken window. Are you kidding me? They're going to skip us. All right, well, we don't have to stop in Montebello. Let's just keep it pushing. Maybe we'll make it to Hacienda Heights before ours. Hey, Carla. Oh, we're coming up. I hear Maria. 60, what is this? Monterey Park. Look at that. Let's just park here. Kind of like that shot. If we get too close, it's going to ruin the effect. All right. What? What? Hey, good. You know, we found a little traffic. No crash, just a little traffic. That's going to be the 60 freeway, those headlights westbound. We're technically in Monterey Park, Montebello, right at the border, but you can see it right there, slow on that west 60. I'm wondering if Melissa's going to get to work on time. No crashes, like I said, but that's coming away from the 605. So between the 605 and the 710, it is slow this morning. Give yourself a little bit of extra time. You can see all those headlights, and again, this is just the 60 freeway westbound, eastbound, wide open, moving well, and they're looking at that beautiful sunrise. Maybe everybody headed westbound is looking in their mirror too much to see that orange glow in their mirrors. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Thank you, Joe. And thank you for your service. We focus on you. I actually was late today because of the traffic. I mean, I've been late in the past just because I just can't get my crap together for some reason, but this morning was actually traffic. They closed the Santa Monica off-ramp on the 101. I guess there was a little accident because of that. So between the closure of the off-ramp and that little minor crash, it was like everybody had to like come to a stop. It wasn't because CHP was there. It was just, I guess, everybody had to come to a stop to pay their respects. I don't know. But, you know, so that wrecked my Starbucks stop. So then I ordered at the old one that I used to go to by my parents' old house. That's right by the airport. And then when I walked in there, everybody was like, because you have to walk in that one, no drive-through. Everybody was, you know, oh my God, Stu, da-da-da-da-da. So I was hanging out there because that literally is like 2 minutes from there, from the hangar. And that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Probably would have been late even if there wasn't any of that stuff going on. You think we can get to the 57 in 8 minutes? I'm just... we'll hang out over here for a little bit for the sunrise. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. Somebody was like, "Oh my God, Stu has his own show." My name is attached to it, but you should look up Pursuit City. All roads lead to Pursuit City. It's a Fox LA thing, but basically all it is a compilation of pursuits, and some of them I literally, like, they send me, it's like I wasn't flying over them, so it's kind of extra cheesy, got a little extra cheese on it, and I just kind of voice them over. But that's all it is. It's just a bunch of pursuits. I do like a cotton candy sunrise. This is more of a, I don't know. Yeah, I was going to say sherbet. We're losing that vibrant red, though. And even the blue's getting washed out. That means it's going to be one of those really annoying, super white hot mornings when the sun starts coming up. I deny those allegations. That's a little better. Well, come on, Fox. Let's bid for Warner Brothers. Just throw our hat in there. Be like, couple billion. Hey, Carla, it is going to be to 57. I'm going to venture to, I'm going to guess. I'm going to shake the old Magic 8 ball. Outlook not so good. Fullerton. Let's just kind of park somewhere up in here. don't be so excited. It's just Fullerton. Yes. I love, yes. What is your favorite number, Carla? Oh, you probably already off to work. You gotta have a favorite number. Ooh, those are really great numbers too. Right? Every morning on 67 freeway. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. It's back. And it's back. Farthest from the sun. Do, 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 do. Nope. Hey, good morning, Maria. Definitely getting busy, and just took my jacket off. It's getting warm quicker today. That is for sure. Take a look at that. That's the 57. Maybe I'm sweating because I'm looking at all that traffic and I'm just feeling all that angst. Yeah, it's going to be a tough ride. Usually that 57 moving pretty well from the 60 down to the 91. This morning, just a lot of extra volume. Everybody trying to get somewhere, and it is creating that backup. Give yourself extra time on that 57 southbound between the 60 and the 91 for sure. Northbound, wide open, moving well, pretty much from the OC out of here into the LA. That northbound ride looking fantastic. Southbound, though, really tough. Sending it back to you all in the studio. I don't know. You want to do 91? Was it even Desmond yesterday? Oh, you know what? That was in Anaheim. What am I thinking? They're probably in the TFR. That's the reason why. Godzilla. Hey, Sunken. Six and seven. Vulnerable communities. Trash truck. It's funny, yeah, because I wasn't joking. I took my jacket off because I was getting hot. I'm not putting my jacket back on. Where? Yes! Something to talk about. Let's do it. Wah, wah. Oh, it's Accidente de Grande. Oh, yes, let's just park in the middle of the road. All our vehicles are disabled. This is horrible. Well, this guy's airbag went off, but I'm pretty sure you guys could get over. Just, yeah, it's like, come on, dude. It's funny, I was literally just going to say that. There was that, and the other day, there's like right after the Fox body, they got into that round-looking thing in the 2000s that I just have no love for. I have no love for that car whatsoever. That has taken the spot of the Mustang 2. That's probably too old for you, but I saw one young guy owning it, and you know, it was the notchback, he did tires, it was kind of hot rodded out a little bit, not like, you know, not like 70s, it just looked good, and I was like, you know, I guess you can polish a turd, you know what I mean? Yes, you are correct, CBS. We're over the 91 near Harbor Boulevard. This is in the eastbound lanes, 3-vehicle crash, taking up the middle lanes, minor. Carla, this is going to be the 91 eastbound. 91 eastbound in the beautiful city of, no, this is Fullerton. Did you say Fullerton or Anaheim? This is Fullerton. We will stay for CBS, and Carla, we're here for you. And yes, it's Morgan and Morgan. Chris keeps bigfooting you, Carla. I'm sorry. '91 Fullerton. '91 Fullerton. Yep. Look at all the airbags that went off in there. Oh my God. That's what's going to total that car. Airbag deployment. Yeah, somebody's day's ruined. Actually, a couple of people's days have been ruined. That is for sure. Hopefully they'll get over it quickly. But you can see airbag deployment. I'm thinking minor injuries. And this traffic report brought to us by our good friends at Morgan & Morgan. It's actually 3 vehicles involved. And this is going to be on the eastbound 91. We are in Fullerton, but that's right past the harbor off-ramp. You can see they're in those middle lanes, and it's going to create a lot of backup. No emergency equipment here yet. Eagle Eye Chris, our pilot over here at Skyfox this morning, said, hey, there's something going on. So we went and checked it out, and I'm telling you, this backup is going to happen quickly out here. Eastbound 91, give yourself extra time through the Fullerton area. It's going to be here for a minute. Let's take a look at some other traffic hotspots, shall we? Littered with killing machines. Littered. When did CBS want this? So like 50? That's probably 649, yeah, so 50. So yeah, so we might as well just stay here. We'll do it again. We can move around a little if you want. Accepted me with open arms. But after I was talking all that smack about that other Mustang, I do like the new Mustangs. I've owned a lot of Fox body Mustangs, the GTs, like the 90-somethings, 86s. Yeah, like the 86. Oh, even without, they were amazing. Oh, the V8 GT's always the GT. GT with the 5-speed. You're going to have to replace the Borg Warner because you're going to wind up losing the synchro gear for second. But just a solid car, and you know, I mean, it's just fun. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a supercar. I'm not saying it's the greatest car ever. But they were, regardless, they were always quick. Very quick, very responsive, very like reaction time fast. They were always fun to drive. The new one, I think they look good. I think they look good. They continue to look good. Yeah. And it still kind of holds that, you know, it's just like Just like Camaro kind of did some of that retro styling, which I think was a great idea. The Charger, it's like they're yeah, a little more. It looks more nimble. There's no doubt about it. I think the Charger and the Challenger, they just have that greaseball stigma that goes with it. Now, I'm sure if anybody's listening and you're like, I drive one of those, and but I'm not calling you that, but I'm just saying, I'm a Mopar guy. Don't get me wrong. I love the Mopar, but it just seems like they're always dogged out because the people that drive those things always dog them out. And I rented Camaro SS years ago, convertible, but it was the new one, and that thing was stupid fast. It was like, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna buy one of these because I'm gonna wind up getting into like a bad accident. Cybertruck. Look at that. Sounds like an RC car. All right. There you go. That's a clean car. We still doing weather? Yeah, they're still doing weather. Their weather is like 45 minutes. Oh my gosh, they're still doing weather. Finally. Hey, Carla, same place. I'm saving you time to type. That's the reason why we didn't go anywhere. We're like, we'll just stay here. So Carla doesn't have to rewrite anything. See? We care. I care. He's like, just get off the road. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of the road. Yeah. See? Oh, yeah, Maria, I was doing camera trickery right there. No, it's still here, and the tow truck just arriving. Haven't seen any emergency vehicles, but that tow truck driver giving good advice. We could read his body language, maybe not hear his words, but basically he's saying, "Why are you out of your car? Stay in your car. What are you doing? You should be getting out of traffic lanes." Anyways, the tow truck is here. This is all happening on eastbound 91 right at Harbor. Now, I have it on really great information that this is going to add about 17 minutes right now, but this traffic still builds from your drive between Beach and Harbor this morning. But look at all those headlights. That just goes well past the 5 freeway. So this is going to be here for a minute. If this is your ride this morning, maybe you might consider taking one of the other alternates, depending upon where you need to be. Maybe the 5 will get you around it. But right now, this traffic's just continuing to build. Only one tow truck here. They got 3 cars they got to clear. So just keep that in mind if this is your drive this morning. Eastbound 91 through the Fullerton area. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to y'all in the studio. Just leave your crap in there. Don't worry about it. Let's get this thing out of the way. And he's probably yelling at this guy too. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you walking into traffic?" Yeah. Brutale. There it is. Yeah, let's, I know we already got it, but let's try to get it again. Let's get over like to the, way out to the west for, I got to get Tito's Tacos on tape. And I got to remember what time I do it because I got to get, they're going to have to roll it from the studio because we're going to try to do the live view today for the 11. So I don't have to power up in the helicopter. I mean, I will power up in the helicopter, but I'm doing everything from my phone. Modern, very modern. No, well, we're going to fly it right now because I need to time code it so that they know when we were over it, because they have to roll it from the station because I'm doing all my stuff from my phone, so that I can't roll tape from my phone. I remember Faith No More with the fish flopping around. Catalina. Oh my gosh, Carla. Is it already over? It was too quick. I'll see you tomorrow. Hear you tomorrow. I'll hear you tomorrow. .com. You know Bill's going to be here in a minute. He's going to be, Stu, where are you going to be? Top of the hour. You got traffic. Chris, where are we going to be? Top of the hour because we got traffic. Okay. What city? What do you think Norwalk? All right. I think we are in beautiful Bueno Park. Bueno, not Drano. The beach cam, yo man. So for the 11 o'clock, we're usually not flying. So I do those from the hangar inside the helicopter. And yes, we power up with the microwave, but lately for some reason we've been having trouble with the powering up with the microwave. I know it's because they've got dump trucks. They're doing work out there, so they drive by the hangar and it's been disrupting the signal. So somebody finally was like, why aren't we using the live view? So we're going to start using the live view from the hangar, and also then I don't have to wear my headsets. There's also that. But also, you know, it isn't like, this isn't a live truck, this is a helicopter, and so you got to pull out the APU, you got to plug everything in, you got to, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not as easy as you think. But it's a good question. This man knows his stuff. Or woman. It's just a beach cam. I'm assuming you're a dude. But then again, oh no, I don't know what I just did there. Up to $20,000. Over the weekend, I went to the Ralph's in Santa Monica, and it was, except for the cashier, was the most miserable place I'd ever been shopping. Everybody in there was my age-ish, you know, just if they didn't have like a scowl on their face, they were wearing masks, and it just was miserable. And I said something to the cashier, and her and I started talking, and she's not from there. And anyways, yeah, it wasn't just me, but it isn't like, you know, I'm high-fiving people and fist-bumping in the aisles at downtown Ralph's. But it was just Santa Monica. They're just miserable people over there. I mean, between you and I think their city's being targeted for devaluation is the only way I can come up with it. But anyways, I got to go to work. Stop with your conspiracy theories still. No, I'm not going to stop. I don't think that's why they were scowling and grumpy. I think it's just the people that live there not happy. They didn't ask where we were. Right? I just think they don't realize. Yeah. Good morning, Maria. Yeah, you know what? It's, as far as the traffic, the accidents, at least they're minor, the ones that we're seeing. Now we're taking a look at that 5 drive. This is going to be northbound. Norwalk is technically where we're at, and they're coming up onto the 605. Very slow and go. Really high volume today. Maybe everybody's starting to get everything done before Friday so we can do Friday light. But Thursday, it's going to be Thursday busy. Take a look at that. Give yourself extra time on the northbound 5. This one, not an accident issue. This is just very high volume. From the Fullerton area almost all the way out towards Commerce and a little bit beyond, it is going to be very slow, bumper to bumper for sure. If you're headed southbound, actually it opens up at the 605. You can see it right there, but we know for a fact that it is pretty slow from the 710 over here to that 605. Give yourself extra time on that 5 drive. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Bobby. I don't know. I don't know why they don't do that. I can ask Jeremy. I think it's just one of those ones. I don't know. Because it's probably a lot of boring before I go live. Because it's just kind of me sitting there listening to the show, going over some notes. You know, just trying to remember little key points of things, whatever we shot. Like today, we're making our way over to Tito's Tacos, which actually let's kind of kick it in the butt a little bit. Let's get over there, get that done, because I have a feeling somebody's going to call us for something sooner or later, probably sooner than later. Alcohol and drugs, man, that guy was partying. Don't be doing that and driving, yo. I saw that. I just, my phone just zipped everything by, and now it's stuck in, jeez. There it goes. I saw you, Beach Cam. I got you, bro. I got you. pissed about food prices. Well, the food prices are the same in downtown, so yeah, definitely, duh. We kind of figured that out like, what, 4 months ago? What happens in the Ukraine stays in the Ukraine. Wear a GoPro on my head. I'll help do the homework. Tito's Tacos. Lancaster, California. Yeah, you got to put the California in there so people might think it's Pennsylvania. Oh, where's Tito's? Ugh. Mark sent me this. Can you eat this fish? TikTok. It was kind of crazy. There we go. Tito's Tacos. What time is it? 7:12. Very close to some other great restaurants right there at the corner, but this time we're talking about Tito's Tacos. Tito's Mexican Restaurante. They're going to be closed on Christmas. I'm going to Google and see if they got tamales. I'll figure out if they got Christmas tamales, because tomorrow we're going to do Christmas tamales. I know. Chris Skyfox Pilot, very excited about Christmas tamales. He's like, really, Stu? You couldn't hear him. But he's like really excited about the Christmas tamales. Yeah. I guess I'm working with Jeff on Christmas. I wonder if he's not going to work on Christmas, is he? Huh? Well, you know, look, I love the Dylan. I think he works too much. I know from my past experiences, I think the universe plopped him into my life so I can basically say, don't do these things, because I paid the price. Because when I was his age, I was the same way. It's like, give me extra hours, you know, more work, the better, money, take care of the family, money, 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 money. Don't spend any time with anybody because I'm always working. And I suffered for it. And I really, and you know, and it's like, dude, come on, man, it's Christmas. You've got a daughter, a little daughter. You know what I mean? And also, he's not going to eat my tamales. If I bring tamales, he's not going to eat no tamale. He's not going to eat a tamale. Well, yeah, I just All right, so what was it? 7:15 is the end of it. I forgot when we got here. That's my mind of a gnat. So somewhere around 7:15 we were over at Tito's Tacos, but I think 7:12 was when we started flying into it. Okay. Well, it was 3 minutes. So you've been rolling tape for 3 minutes, so 7:12 is when we were here. I hear you, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, I just... I have no idea. Yeah, but still, I mean, they're not suffering. You know what I mean? And I like I said, you know, I just look at hindsight, you know? My wife at the time, she was doing daycare, not at our place. Like, she was actually working at a school, and but yeah, if I could go back, that would be one of the things I would change. I would try to work less, even though it was the same thing. Like, Dylan really seems to enjoy the job. He really does. And, you know, and I was the same way. I was, you know, I had my own little car lot. I was doing construction. I mean, I was happy working. Right. No, he didn't. Oh, I don't know. I didn't fly with Chris. Oh, the PM. All right, I don't know. No, Mike showed up. They pulled it off. Mike pulled it off. Mike was here. Yeah, he was here he's definitely here because what they're doing, they're coming up on us. Maybe. But yeah, no, he was, Mike pulled it off. Because he was driving his dad's car, and he kept showing up in his dad's car, the old SL. Oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. No, this guy's pulling over. He's probably going to tell him keep going. Yeah, sending it back to you. Yeah, this is the second person that's not going to have the greatest Thursday. I feel bad because it's, you know, it's mine and your favorite day. Somebody getting a speeding ticket there. Where is this all happening? Well, that's going to be on the southbound 405. Just kind of heads up. California Highway Patrol is out there, and they are keeping an eye on what's going on. Technically, we're in the city of Palms. That's what we're looking at. Southbound, actually not looking too bad. This is the portion where it opens up after you get off that Sepulveda Pass and you start making your way southbound, south of the 10. It actually is moving pretty well, and it stays like that almost to the 105. Now, northbound, that's a different story. It is really a tough drive this morning. Very slow and go from the LAX area. Let's just be professional and say from the 105 out to the 10, give yourself extra time. But if you're staying north on that 405, the 10 seems to be that divider line. Once you cross that, it does open up and so it becomes a much better drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio, Bobby and Jen. That would be California. That'd be Skyfox. Right. 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 To be miserable. To be miserable. Right. Oh, hang on, I got to mute my mic for this. again this year, but it seems like if there isn't a benefit, he's just not going to do it. You know what I mean? Right. That's weird. That's that's kind of gross. Wasn't he? What he was there for it though, right? Right. Uh, and anyway. Oh. That's his default. Yeah. And I feel you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But I think, and it's not not an excuse by any means, but I think what it is that's it might, I thought so too, and then I was thinking, maybe, I'm just saying maybe it's more of a, like, he, I mean, I'm going to kind of start with the green. Where are you going? You're leaving paradise. Oh, there we go. The hills. Yes. Oh, Maria, you know what? You're reading my mind. I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, she's not going to know what I'm showing. Look how green everything is. I heard you talking about the weather and it not being very Christmassy, but oh my gosh, it is just, we've got the fantastic temperature. Enjoy it while it lasts, and everything is so green. You know what's not really green? The roadways. If you're taking a look at those maps, you might not see so much green, but that 5 drive, not so bad. This is going to be the best one we saw today. Now that's going to be southbound coming out of Glendale, making that turn right there. If you drive it, you know it. That's coming out right from the 134, hitting that southbound into the Los Feliz area. It actually is pretty good. Now northbound, it is slow and go by the 110, but as you can see right there, it does break up and it starts to move along super well. That 5 drive along the backside, excellent this morning, north or southbound. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. No need for that. Right. What? The 2-month-old ran away. What are you talking about? You got to keep track of those kids. Yeah, we were doing censored stuff. I had to mute the mic. Yeah, we were talking. We're politicking. Ticky. I saw my buddies. There's a great butcher place right there. It's like we're looking at the backside of it. They're Australian. They own the ranches in Australia, and they supply beef like high-end to the high-end restaurants. And they opened up their own little it's like a testing bar, like a test kitchen, but it's also it's all their beef, imported from their farms in Australia. And besides it being amazing, and it's not crazy expensive. It isn't like going to Lowry's or anything, right? Anyway, I did a couple things with them, like from the Spotting Stews, but I've seen them now getting being invited to KTLA and all this stuff, and I'm just like, why don't we do that? Yes. Oh yeah, and their stuff is all You know, the control fed. It's not. It's not. You know, it's not grains. You know, it's like he was explaining it all to me. I've eaten there a couple times. The place is great. The people are super nice. No, I don't get a discount. I'm sure somebody's going to write something like that, but I do not. And even if I did, I would tip high. Would tip more. But at any rate, yeah, they are super nice. Yeah, but it's okay. We got it. It's coming up. Well, wait a minute. We got 3 minutes. Maybe we could. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. Yeah, nobody's asking. Let's just do the 10. That'll put the sun by our back. Right. I saw a little blurb about why beef prices are so high, and it's going to be like another, what, like 2 years before they're going to start coming down again? Because basically the cattle ranchers were in a spot where they had to stall productions and basically lower their, lower their herd numbers and all this stuff, and they did. And now they have to, it isn't like they can make more cows faster. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a while. What is that? The Shaw? Yes. Yes, it is. Good. I think people are starting to get into the, as far as stations, I think they're getting into the holiday schedule. Yeah. Oh, that's the first time I saw Bobby this morning. He always looks good. That guy is stylish. Is Brendan Fraser Canadian? You know, the beach cam, I do mute the mic when we are talking about stuff. And the Stew After Dark, you know what, I thought about it for a little bit, like doing like a podcast and just start dishing dirt. But I think I don't know. I just don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. That's the reality of it. That's the reason why I would never do it. Hanukkah, first night of Hanukkah. Yes, I'm working tomorrow. Why wouldn't I be? Are you talking about the LACMA Museum? I probably will be out stringing some weekend with Marcel, maybe once or twice. No, we were here. We were definitely here. The guy that was pushing the button to make us go live wasn't here. We flew. We flew our butts off. Thursday and Friday. Did she say depreciate any gift? There you go. I like that one too. I do like the chipmunks. Poor Barbara. You know, I was until just moments ago. I did that. Now I'm going to listen to that song. But you know what? Since you brought it up, I just don't know why Alvin just can't come in on time and not be flat. I mean, come on, Alvin, please. Anyways, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Chipmunks. And anyway, we're talking about some traffic as well. This is going to be Brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. And, you know, the job is to find traffic, and we definitely found it. There it is this morning, westbound 10. You are really in it by the time you get to Crenshaw Boulevard, but you're starting to hit the brakes right around Arlington. Westbound, very slow and go. I can tell you, though, before you get to the 405, does open up. It starts moving along pretty well. Eastbound, we're actually seeing some slowing there too. Usually I say it's a fantastic drive. Not today. Even if we're doing eastbound, give yourself just a little bit of extra time. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. The serious question was, who programs the background music? I do not know. A hula hoop. I know that one. "9 a.m. Brother, no. I'm in bed before the sun rises, even if I'm stringing. Yes, we do. We need a backup button pusher. Definitely. Corporate. I wonder if you brought like a cadaver dog to like a cemetery, if the dog would just go nuts. Deep Thoughts by Stu Mundel. All right, now we got, yeah, waiting for Melissa to get in and find something, and oh, we're a little early. Another 10 minutes, she'll call us. Woo, psychotropic medication. Oh, stop it. Kids are kids. Is this dude on his phone? No, he wasn't. I take that back. Very responsible person. Oh, he's just looking for parking, I guess. Yes. A good afternoon riding the bike at the beach changes my view on everything. What are all those flags? Can we fly a little closer? I want to know what that is. 7 o'clock. What is that? Hoorah, da, 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 hula hoop. I wonder if this guy's going to pick it all up and throw it out. Oh, I thought that was like a tiki pole or something. I think that's just a pole with lights on it. No, it's got writing. What is that? No, it's lights. Oh, they're Christmas stockings. How cool is that? Oh, man, that blows. Can we do this at the top of the 8? What freeway could we go to? Where are we? What could we go to? Could we go to the 5 real quick? Could we like... No, I mean, like, if I did this at the top of the 8. You know, it'd be like blah, 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 because if I do it tomorrow, I'm going to forget. And I don't want, and I know somebody else is watching, and then I know CBS will be, they'll get it. They'll do this somehow. .com. You know what? I want to read this sign because I want to know. Okay. That's California. This is the Tom LaBonge Panorama. Tom LaBonge Panorama. You know, we could go to the 134, right? I could get a portion of the 130. Oh no, if we were here, I could do the 134. I could totally do the 134. I mean, it'd be a bit of a spin, but we could totally pull it off. Let's be on this. Can we be on this side? I know we still have 5 minutes, maybe 7. Can call out the names. Roger, Sheila. Oh yeah, just watch. Hang on. So let's say we're going to be like somewhere over here, and I'll be like, Skyfox, look what we found. We're at the Tom LaBonge panorama, top of Griffith. They got stockings out here and some Christmas stuff and blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's do a little traffic. We're going to do a little push. Oop, oh, yeah, it's behind us. Yeah, you can do a little turn with me. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I got it better then. You're right. Thanks. We should practice this. Hang on. Now I don't know where Tom LaBonge is. Okay, so where am I looking? Okay, so what I could do is this. I could be like, blah, 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 and then be like, whoop, do-do-do-do-do-do. And then, yeah, so then we'll do the 5. I'll do the 5. Oh, there we go, the 5 and the 134. So I have to go under. That's basically what I got to remember. Go under. Yeah, but when I make the move, I should tilt down and go under us. Right. Yeah, but I would still have to, the move would still have to be under to get there quickly. Either that or I'm just going to spin. So I'd be like blah, 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 blah. And then I'd be, let's do a little bit of traffic. Let's take a peek at the 134 and the 5. Glendale, if I can find it. There it is. Oh, blah, 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 blah. 134, moving along pretty well out there in the distance. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's going to be a beautiful day. Blah, back to you. Let's do that. We can do that. What is that? Does that really say Yankers on it? I got Roger. Maybe those are last names. I should go up there and just put coal in all of them. Lump of coal. I got a rock. I have a feeling this is a family or a group because all those stockings look oddly familiar, like oddly the same, except for that one. Oh, look, he's painting. Watch this guy like rip them all down. Bah, humbug. Diamonds, what she really wants. She doesn't give a darn about you. I don't care. Whatever. You live in a city. If you want that kind of peace, move to the mountains. Tom LaBonge panorama. If you stay here, and the thing is if I can see it with my eyes, I can put the camera on it. And right now I can see it. We're ready. Copy. Ooh. Lisa, look what we got. Look what we got. We got stuff. Santa knows they're here. No, but so close. And you know what? We spotted something so cool. Had to share it. Had to share it. This is the Tom LaBonge panorama. And this is like top of Mount Lee over by Griffith Observatory. Look at this. Look at this. Santa knows they're here. Santa knows. Santa knows. I was saying I might do the hike just to drop off a little lump of coal in each one of those. No, I would never do that. But anyways, yeah, I just found a little Christmas stuff out here. This is at the Tom LaBonge. This is the panorama looking at Griffith Observatory. We're going to spin it around. Everybody, hope you had your Dramamine this morning. Whoops, I might have passed it. Did I pass it? Yes, I did. I passed it. Whoop. We're going to go over to the 134. There it is, and that's going to be in the Glendale area. Sorry about all that, but anyways, I had to show the stockings. Come on. It's Christmas. Hey, we're taking a look at that 134 drive, and it actually is busy, but it is definitely moving. If you're going to be headed eastbound, that is going to be the better drive of the two. Westbound coming over to the 5. You can see it right there, bunching up slow and go, but it kind of stays that way as you make your way into the Burbank area. So if you're on that 134 today through the Glendale area, fantastic. If you're going through Burbank, give yourself a little extra time. Sending it back to you all in the studio, and ho, 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 and it's almost Christmas. Thank you. All right. Don't stop for fuel on the way back, unless it's AM PM and I can run in and grab a Slurpee. Thank you, Lisa. Too much. I did too much. I was just looking at, we lost the internet at the end there, but somebody wrote, you need to practice that again. Yeah. Under pressure, too much. Fumbled it. Fumbled it. Wesley West, yes, I agree. I agree. Gary, if you're talking about Arnaud, you are right. He was a fantastic guy. I mean, he might not have been fantastic to everybody, but the people that he liked, he liked. I don't know how long I've been working for Fox, maybe like 5 years, but I've been in helicopters since the 90s. Late 90s, let's be real, late 90s. It is. I mean, it's 8 years difference, you know, like 98. Oh, back in the day, I don't have a camera anymore. Back in the day, I had a Sony 400. Oh, we missed it. Either that or he hasn't gone yet. Oh, it's a community food resource. Okay. I was wondering what that was. Jewish Family Services of Sova. Well, I'm glad I didn't drive over there to grab some food. Because it's, you know, community food resources, not a grocery store. I thought it was a grocery store. I wonder if they're talking about the helicopter traffic. He's got plenty of room to land. I don't know what your problem is. He's a professional. Honk your horn, man. I was going to say. I mean, I know I'm at the end of lens, but they got to be like, wonder where that guy's going. The den. The fox den. Ooh, there's Fast Fox. Plump, plump. Skybox TOC on the ground. Very nice. Gonna knock it down. Chow, nope. But chow, nope. You have to have a soul to make this.